For joining our Wednesday night PGI team call. What I want to kind of get right to the heart of everything. Everyone on this call hopefully has received a welcome email. Okay, if you haven't, you need to ask your sponsor for the welcome email. That welcome email has everything in it. It has all of our call links. It has videos. It has the Telegram group information, Super Saturday call information. There's a lot of information in that call, and I just redid a new welcome email, and I added Scott Grimm's daily training link on that as well. I'm going to upload that new welcome email to the Telegram group. So for those of you, which should be all of you, that are on the Telegram group, if you just, when you're on the Telegram group on your phone, if you just tap at the very, very top where it says A-Team Bitcoiners, if you tap on that, a screen will pop down. That'll give you files, media. It just gives you a list of options. And there you can see everything that we've uploaded, the photos, the videos, files, things like that. So you can get a wealth of information right from our Telegram group. So utilize that. Ask your sponsor for a welcome email if you haven't received it. Send me an email, which is there in the chat, if for some reason your sponsor doesn't have it or you just need a welcome email. I'll send it to you. Very, very important. We are going to do a Q&A at the end of this call for like the last 5 minutes, maybe 5, at the most 10 minutes. Again, like to keep these calls at about 30 minutes. I do want to calm people's fears. There are a lot of negative energy, negative talk going on out there about PGI. You can read Behind MLM. That's one that just it's putting some unvalidated information, not just there, but throughout Google, throughout the internet. And just want to calm the fears. PGI is here to stay, guys. There is a growing pain right now that it started with support. It's moved now to payments. And the Call a Wallet, I understand that. That was supposed to be out on April 5th. We were supposed to have a call last night, Tuesday. That didn't happen, but will happen probably tomorrow. And with the Call a Wallet, that is a company that we purchased that's based in Utah. It also had its Symmetry, and they also owned several trading licenses within the U.S., and that is where we will have our hedge fund. That's also where the Lloyd's of London is coming in. So a lot of people are asking about that, the Lloyd's of London, the hedge fund, things like that. That cannot go into play until the Call a Wallet does. Because we're implementing what we purchased back in December with Symmetry that has our own blockchain, our own Call a Wallet. Unfortunately, things take a lot longer than we want, but that's why I'm just letting you know PGI is here to stay. PGI has plenty of money. It's not that they don't have money as to why we're 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks behind on payments. That's not it at all. It's the implementing of the Call a Wallet. It's in between that, still trying to process payments using a third-party company and then having to do it on our own. Short staff, growing exponentially, a lot quicker than they originally planned. And so I want to calm everyone's fears. Don't be one of those naysayers. Don't be one of those that just spread negativity and talks bad about PGI. It doesn't do any good. And some people, that have invested $100,000 or more, are just talking really bad about PGI. And I'm thinking, what good is that going to do you? Because after you've received $200,000, PGI is kicking you out. They have your username. They have all of your information. They are not going to let you get back into this company. This company is about blessing people. And I understand we are in a phase right now that can be frustrating. It can be irritating. You can be angry. But here's the reality about it. In 6 months from now, when they're all caught up and you're being paid in 15 minutes every week, you're not even going to think back to this time. So I hope nobody relies on PGI to pay their bills, to pay their light bill. I hope nobody put money in PGI that they couldn't afford to lose. And I'm not saying they are, but I'm just saying some people are going to the extreme. I'm getting evicted because I haven't gotten paid by PGI. I mean, really? I mean, don't put that type of money into PGI if if you can't afford to let it ride for a month or so, because there are going to be hiccups in a startup company. But quite frankly, we're not a startup company. We're a company at $300-400 million. We are not a startup company, although we do have startup company hiccups and issues. I do want to say that one thing here is 90%, I'm going to steal this from Scott Grimm, I'm sure Scott got it from someone else, but 90% of success is showing up. And, we notice everyone who's on this call, right? We notice everyone. I recognize and I remember every name that's on this call. And, like I said, 90% is it's just showing up for success. And I will tell you, and I just kind of glanced through there just to confirm, but my best friend has been in PGI since I started. He jumps into everything I do, but he's never on these calls. He's never on these calls. And so when it comes to being invited to Vegas, when it comes to, hey, I've got an issue, can you really get this to the top of the line, or this and that, I'm not going to be aggressively trying to help those people. I will help and I will listen to those people who are on these calls first. And and so it's very, very frustrating when week in and week out you see pretty much the same people, and then all these other people are complaining that they're not getting paid, or they're not making much money and they need to do other things, and it's because you're not showing up. All right, so I want to just appreciate everyone on this call for showing up. I also want to acknowledge Scott Grimm, who is a gentleman that I've recently got to know, but man, I've got to know him really quick, because he is a total blessing for being on this team. And Scott, I can't wait to meet you in Vegas. Suresh Nair, he's one of my best friends. He comes to my house every week, and he's always on these calls. He's always ready to help, and he's very successful. Gary Wood, again, I met him a little bit before I met Scott, and I've met him a couple times in person. I can't wait to see him again in Vegas, and he is my brother for life. And Richard Marks. Richard Marks and I have worked together for about 5, 6, 7 years. And I just want to acknowledge those people. I know that we do have a lot of leaders on our team, but I'm not demising you guys by any means, but I just wanted to acknowledge those people that have really, really made an impact in my life thus far. So again, the Call a Wallet, we should have more information about that tomorrow. Hopefully everyone is on the Telegram group that's on this call, because I will put any updates that I have on that Telegram group. We're going to do a better job of giving updates with our leaders. The leaders will be putting verbal updates, maybe with a video throughout the week, to just encourage people and to give people some updates on some things. So I do want to say that people should take. Hey Gary, can you mute out? There you go. Thank you. I do want to say people need to take advantage of the $0 for an agreement fund through the month of April. RV did say on our president's call on Monday that over $10 million last week of people that took advantage of that. And you think about that, you do a $100,000 trading agreement, that's saving you $5,000. So consider that. We do have some questions and some suggestions that we will be chatting to RV when we get to Vegas and get eyeball to eyeball with him. And one of those is, even Angie kind of brought that up, is that we should allow us to be able to deposit unlimited amounts into our agreement fund. So we're going to find out if that's something that we can do, but I do take your suggestions seriously, and it's something that I will get to RV, and hopefully, again, we can be the nucleus, we can be the foundation of PGI, especially for the United States, because I really believe the U.S. will be holding the entire company up. He really, really respects us and admires us, and he's doing all he can to get us fully compliant. So when the SEC, the IRS, companies like that come in, we can show, here's the 1099, we can show everything and be up to speed for all that. So I wanted to talk really briefly about Vegas. Vegas is going to be April 16th through the 22nd. That is, again, when we're going to get eyeball to eyeball with RV. I do have Denise, a great relationship with her. His assistant has penciled out, blocked out quite a bit of time during that period, the 16th to the 22nd of RV's schedule. So we will have a lot of RV time. I know that I do even have a special time set aside for us leaders and RV, so we can get in front of him and really address some other maybe concerns, suggestions, things like that. But Vegas is going to be amazing, guys. You have to sign up for that. That's the Eventbrite that Gary put on the Telegram group. Make sure you sign up for that if you've been invited. It must be by invite only. I'm sorry, with the COVID, RV said really 60 total is all we can invite, because he's turned it into a corporate event, and that Saturday is going to be a huge event. There's going to be at least 200 people there at the country club. That's all they can house is 200. So RV gave me the go-ahead for up to 60 people. So we're already at about 54 people right now. So you have to be invited. Once you are, go to Eventbrite and sign up. If you haven't been invited yet, reach out to your sponsor. I know there are some stipulations. I think you have to have at least a $10,000 trading agreement, but reach out to your sponsor. We can see what we can do. We may be even able to squeeze that 60 number to a little bit further as well. So love to see everyone in Vegas. But again, once the restrictions for COVID releases, it's everyone's going to be welcome. So marketing tips. I wanted to really talk about marketing tips real briefly. Some people ask about how can I promote this. One thing is, everywhere I go, I wear this mask, and I believe all of the leaders have this mask, and it says, "I make money with Bitcoin. Ask me how." I have a whole box full of these masks. If you want one, send me an email. My email is in the chat. They're $10 each. Let me know how many you want. I can send them out tomorrow or whenever you send me an email. We also have these bit cards. If you look at that, that is my number 866 Easy Bitcoin. On the back, this is the Bitcoin logo. This is a 3D little coin. My son does these, and it goes to his college fund. He loves this. It's $2 each. There's no minimum. You can order 5 if you want. And then you can put your cell phone number and your name if you want. I didn't put my name up here, but you could add your name. But I purchased a vanity number, 866 Easy Bitcoin. And then I had my friend, do a professional voiceover, which I can help with. Again, send me an email. I can get you all set up with that. I can get you set up with a vanity number if you want your own vanity number. But you could put your name and your cell phone number if you wanted on there. Shirts. Notice my shirt here. Most of the leaders have these. This is a polo. We have t-shirts. We have jackets. I make money with Bitcoin. Ask me how. There's the Bitcoin logo on the back. And again, most of our leaders have those. Send me an email if you want one. I believe the polos are $30. But in a nutshell, I was just at the grocery store today, and I had the mask on. The guy behind the counter, I was getting some steak. He said, "I love your mask." And we started talking. I asked him if he's involved in Bitcoin. He says, "No, I wish." And so we started talking. I got his email. I said, "Listen, give me your email address, and I'll send you all the info." That easy. I sent him the info about an hour ago. So it's very, very easy. You can do that. What I tell, you can tell anyone, your friends, that in a nutshell, that PGI will double your money in 6 months, regardless of what you come in with, and you get paid every day. That's it in a nutshell. PGI will double your money in 6 months. You get paid every day, and regardless however much you come in with, you get paid in Bitcoin every day. And that's it. Use your cell phone, text your contacts that, "Hey John, this is Dane. Just wanted to touch base with you. I'm involved with a company that that doubles your money in 6 months, regardless what you come in with, and you get paid every day in Bitcoin. Just wanted to find out if you're interested." And that is a text that you just copy, send it to your notes, and paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste into your contacts in your phone. And you want to personalize it. It's like you're fishing. And I guarantee you, you'll get 10, 15, 20 signups in a matter of 2 weeks if you do that. Just for $100. Just encourage the 100, do the Richard Marks 100 strategy. So they're eligible for the boost up. And that's it, kind of in a nutshell. And then all the leads lead to this email that really, really converts. Again, if you need that email, send me an email, and I will send you that email that I send out to those people interested. Okay, so with that, I know Richard wanted to come on next before it gets really, really dark. I wanted Richard to come on, maybe give some of his techniques of all of his years in network marketing, about some marketing tips and strategies. So Richard, go ahead and come on, brother. I hear you fine. Yes, sir. Great. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate it. Enjoy your fishing there, brother. And then last but not least, and I'll follow up Gary, even though I will miserably fail because Gary is a wealth of knowledge. But Gary, I'd like to bring you on and either chat about marketing or whatever the heck you want to talk about, brother. Come on, Gary. I have. I've noticed that. Okay. Thanks, Gary. I think Gary's jumping off, and he's taking over um, the host for me. So what I'd like to do, again, we're about 25 minutes into the call. I'd like to open up maybe the last 5 minutes. If anyone has any questions, either go ahead and unmute yourself and ask them, or type them in the chat. If you look over there in the chat, there are some people that want coins or masks. The easier email, I do have access to both making Bitcoin in my sleep at Gmail or Dane D. Kohler. So either one of those, I check regularly, and we can get you the shirts, we can get you the masks, we can get you the little Bitcoins if you want. It's all about marketing. So ask a question if you guys have anything on your mind. Nothing? Okay. Let's see. We got someone in the chat. We flew home from Mexico yesterday, and I got 5 contacts from wearing the masks. I'll keep you posted. That's powerful, guys. And if you think about it from a marketing standpoint, how much is 5 people worth from a marketing standpoint? Some companies say 5 people, depending upon what they come in at, is worth $10, $20 per person. So that could possibly be worth $50 to $100, and it didn't cost them a dime. It cost you $10 to wear a mask. I actually enjoy wearing masks now when I go into places. I am one of those people that would just go without a mask, right? And just if they ask me to leave, I'll leave. But now it's like, well, shoot, I kind of want to wear the mask because you're a walking billboard. So everyone always asks me every day. Every day they ask me, I like your mask, or how do I get involved with Bitcoin, or whatever. I at least have one person a day that always asks me, and I make sure that when I walk, I'm walking up nice and proud. I don't have my head down. I have it, and I make sure that the mask is nice and firm around my. I don't make sure it's not like this, or I make sure every time I put it on, I make sure that it's like this. And people see that, and they see this middle circle right there. They know that, most people know that logo. And this does kind of look like something else if you look at it, BITC, but then they see, it's a Bitcoin. So that draws the attention to people. And again, it's all about marketing. So I will be bringing shirts. I will be bringing masks to Vegas. Not a whole mass, supply of them, but I will pack a suitcase, and so I will have some of those available for those of you in Vegas. So, doesn't look like there's any more questions, and if not, we're going to go ahead and end this call. I did record it. I will put it in the Telegram group later tonight. Again, as Scott says, 90% is showing up, so I appreciate all of you guys for showing up. And rest assured, you guys have some issues. You go to your sponsor. We'll get them taken care of. It's those people that never show up. Like Gary said, we have almost 500 people in our Telegram group, and yet we have 38 people on this call. So keep that in mind. 90% is showing up. 90% of success is showing up. So appreciate it, guys, for joining our call. And we will be next Wednesday. Again, Vegas is about 10 days away. So hopefully we'll see everyone, or most people, in Vegas. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Gary. Thanks, everyone. All right.